Hi Leos, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of March, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, it's inspired in the current Pisces season we are on. If you would like to know more details about it, you can read in the description box, where you can also find the current list of reading services I offer. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Leos, I'll be channeling messages for the collective of your sign, and then we'll tie it together also with the cards that will be showing up. I feel like there's a sense of celebrations, festivity. There's a happy, bubbly feeling about March for many of you, Leo. So you might be celebrating something important for you. I feel like for many of you, there's a celebration around an accomplishment or around family circumstances as well. There's a sense of you just enjoying the month quite a lot, having a blast throughout the next weeks, like having moments where you really feel like the world is your oyster and the sky is the limit, and you're really feeling like strong and capable and convinced that whatever it is that is coming, it's fortunate and to your advantage. So in a certain way, you're really feeling like the king or the queen of the jungle here, and you're sitting in your throne of power, especially with this energy, which is so representative of yourself, the King of Wands here. So I feel like you're going to be feeling quite lucky and supported by the energies that are taking place right now, affecting you. You're feeling like you can maneuver those energies and those circumstances always to your advantage, to your profit, to your liking. There's a sense of you being able to transform things and affect things the way you want. So there's a sense of you using your power to establish future plans, goals, opportunities, to reach them at a fast pace. I feel like there's something here like it's very fast about March. Like you can set yourself and your mind to do something, and in a period of 2 weeks, boom, it's there. It's done. So for those of you that have felt out of energy, procrastinating, March is great because it brings a proactive force, a fire that can even make you feel quite, impulsive, and even that you're rushing through experiences. So you can be like in this energy of driving fast, walking fast, talking fast, moving fast, and having minimum patience to, slow, indecisive, wishy-washy energies. There's a sense of a little bit of an intolerance coming from Leo's energy at times when things are not as you want. So you can be like in this very strong, confident, over-the-top energy, which might make you feel like you're willing to dictate everything and even everyone's energy around. And when you come to realize that you can't, there's things that are a little bit out of your control, you can get upset, or you can immediately block and reject whatever that thing that is not responding to you. So you can be a little bit in a situation where if you don't get right away the answer you want, you block it. You block the person, you block the opportunity, you block the thing. And the feeling here is that don't be, how you call it, like this feeling of you not being, not letting yourself be so out of control by this fiery influence that you stop rationalizing and having here a more mental balanced approach when it comes to the rhythm and the free will and the right of the other side to have a different approach and a different pace than your own. I feel like you can be upset and block someone that is not falling in line with you, or you can even find that someone does that to you, blocks you, because you're coming across as being somehow too pushy, domineering, you know, not respecting of someone else's, again, will. Your relationships can struggle a little bit right now if your partner is not as motivated, energetic, willing, in the same vibe that you. They can be going through a little bit of a tense period where you're not on the same page, and you can be prone and tempted to do things that can be a little bit either disrespectful or abusive in a certain way. What I want to say is that you might need at times to check with your mind ongoingly, to understand that if you're doing something motivated by a true need and want and desire, or it's just to prove yourself that you can do something, that you can get, you know, that goal or that thing you want in your hands, even if it means that you have to step on someone else's, you know, energy. There's a really delicate line here between you being powerful and you then abusing this power. And I think that many of you Leos are learning throughout March how to use and handle this amazing energy without contaminating in the wrong way everything around you. Because you can find yourself then either alone or with company that is with you by interest or by fear. So do you want to rule by respect or by fear? There's a little bit of that feeling here. You could also have a lot to decide upon. Some of you Leos are just, you know, in the moment where you have two options, two ways, two paths, and you might struggle to come to a point where you make up your mind. I feel like there's a future line and there's a present one that are a little bit divergent here. Like, you have something in mind for your future that might stand in contradiction with the present time, and this is creating a standstill, and this is creating, again, this difficulty in you getting things to move according to your future vision the way you want. And it could be because you're not alone on this journey, and there's other things to consider. Because I feel like if it would be up to you, Leos, you already would be there in that future energy, and you would be there, and you know you would be there fast. But there's other things. It could be a relationship, it could be your children or your family, other responsibilities that, you know, it's not that easy to have on that same page or on the same boat. Because this is about movement and again, future accomplishments. So you might be wanting to go somewhere or undergo, you know, a radical change or transformation in your lifestyle or in your work situation. And I feel like it's just, if it would be just up to you, but it's not. It's not. There's also a percentage of Leos that if you have like a business partnership, you could be struggling to know if you want to continue this business partnership or be by yourself. There could be also some tense decisions to be made when it comes to business in general or future endeavors that would expand your career. Like, your career progression is important, but it's not like a clear decided upon energy. It's like you still have to make a choice here between progression. Maybe there's a choice here between progression of your individuality, individual path versus, you know, your personal emotional reality and world, like needing to choose between work and family, or love versus money, things of that nature. The good thing is that I feel like, yeah, many of you, no matter what, you're in your power. It's just knowing how to handle this without coming, into full-on clash and confrontation with other people that can be as powerful as you, and create this big fracturing energy between you and others. Because you also have here the Queen of Swords. So, especially for you that are dealing, Leos that are dealing with air signs influences, so Gemini, Libras, and Aquarius. Yeah, being that this person that could be like a business partnership or a collaboration or a partner, someone is not on the same page as you, and that's going to be very clear that someone is not on board with something you want to do, and there can be like a clash between you two. If this is a partner, a love partner, there's a lot to consider here. The consideration it will be between pleasing this person or pleasing yourself. And what to choose is still here, like on the, like a big question mark. Because I feel like you're deep down afraid that you leap into this journey fully by yourself. Because being that this is the Queen of Swords, it might not be necessarily because of the emotional tie, but the codependency or the fear that you have of not being able to pull something off by yourself. Maybe this Queen of Swords has put in your mind a lot of fear and insecurity when it comes to your ability to thrive and succeed by yourself. So I hope you have a great month. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.